Hey everyone, it's Austin, and welcome back to the channel. It's episode 369 on my journey to 2000, where I've been uploading about my journey to get there, the trials and tribulations, and the steps in between. Hope you guys are digging it. Let's swap the scene, flip on some tunes, and I have an appetizer for you guys today. Today, I want to review a game I played off camera because I feel like it's one of the best games that I've ever played. I played this game with a 97.7%, and it all had to do with, it's a King's Indian, an Orthodox King's Indian, and it all had to do, it's very much related to the video that Hanging Pawns just posted about Garry Kasparov's King's Indian games from black. I'm of course playing white here, but it's all about just ignoring what your opponent is doing and just like coming up with some super creative ideas on the king side. Okay, well, or on the queen side, but I've talked about it enough, so let's get into it. Like I said, it's in the Orthodox variation, where you castle first, and after knight c6, playing d5, 97, 91 being the main move. And I actually realized in Hanging Pawn's video today that A4 and B4 right away are technically more accurate and more popular than what I played. I played Knight D3, but I'm just curious to look at the Explorer real quick. Knight D3 is the most played, but evaluation-wise, Bishop E3 and F3 actually look like they're doing better. Interesting. I'll stick with Knight D3, I guess. F5, F3, and the whole idea behind this is, so the way that it was being played a lot in the Garry Kasparov games is playing Bishop E3 first, so F5, F3, and you have a square for your bishop, so F4, Bishop F2, so on and so forth. Anyway, that didn't happen. I played F3 for a similar reason, and then boom, this is it. I'm attacking on the queen side, and he's doing stuff on the queen side. I'm like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him so good. A3. I'm like, I gotta play A3, I gotta play B4, and then I'm gonna play C5, and you can play B4 right away here, but I liked A3 because it's just more solid. It felt like better to connect all these pawns on the dark squared diagonal, and kind of just have this support the whole way through if you ever tried to undermine it. So A3, Bishop E3 is technically still better, while I'm able to play it before he plays F4. A3, he's still reacting. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. But now I see that this square is, it requires more control, right? I can't play B4 right now because takes, I hang my rook. So I played Bishop D2. Bishop E3 is technically still a little bit better, but I wanted to support this push. He jumps in with the knight, and again, he's playing on the queen side. He doesn't have, he's not doing what the position calls for. So I play Rook C1, another super common move for white in the King's Indian. Once I play this, I don't want to trade rooks, because this rook does nothing for black in the King's Indian. I have no reason to take that or to trade it or anything like that. He plays F4. Okay, good. Now he's starting to get his plan going. That's what he should be doing. It's good. B4. He jumps back. Trading is definitely prudent here. Otherwise, you've made a ton of moves for this knight, and where it sits on D2 could end up just being a target for my pieces later in the game. So that's why knight D7 is a mistake. C5. We're crashing through, baby. We're crashing through. G5. He's trying to, you know, start trying to make some moves on the king side, but it's just too late, man. I mean, you can see the eval, it's already +2. Knight B5, because I want to take and take. Pretty simple. Simple man, simple idea. He goes there to attack the knight, but that does not prevent my plan. Or, sorry. No, I'm totally tripping. It's just a calculation of the capture sequence. So I calculated initially, I thought in this position... Oh, I played this move kind of fast. Maybe I made a mistake. But I was, or maybe I just calculated it quickly. I was just calculating takes, but this is check. So I end up being up material and the capture chain works out for me. So I take, and then he takes, but then in this, yeah, this is the position that I thought for a while, because I was like, well, hold up. Let me cook. Let me cook. I was like, what if I don't even want the piece back? What if I want to maintain a healthy pawn structure, threaten promotion, and then come behind with d6? What if I don't even need the piece? So I calculated for like a minute here, a minute and a half, I guess, and I played, yeah, I played DC, which ended up being the best move. And I'm like, oh my god, let's go. He moves the queen. Queen e8 was better, because it's better to blockade this, like with a knight or a rook than your queen. I played d6, kind of my idea. He plays knight c6, blocking the rook's vision, but that doesn't really matter, because this pawn is what's supporting it right now. And then boom. I should have hyped that up a little bit more, but it's actually like a really simple tactic, so I'm not exactly sure why it got a brilliant. I'll take it. I love it. But, you know, the bishop is hanging, and if I take this, then I'm opening up a discovery attack on the bishop, and if he takes, then I just take back with the knight, and I just win a clean pawn. So I was like, okay, yeah, seems pretty easy. And, you know, like, if he doesn't take, I don't know, I was also like, if something really weird happens, then getting my knight, like, into these squares seems great, too. So, all good. He ended up taking, though, and I took the bishop. And now the knight's hanging, so he moves the knight. And now comes another really cool move that I thought, well, I thought it was really cool because it required some decent calculation. Queen a4. And I had to kind of get over some nerves a little bit here, because I was worried about him, like, taking and discovering an attack and, like, opening up lines on the queen side and stuff, but that's a little bit stupid because it only benefits me, to be honest. So he doesn't do that, and he doesn't take the bishop either. He tries to start defending things laterally because this knight's hanging, so you gotta defend it. And then I go bishop c6, trying to encourage the trade here, and this again requires some calculation. If he gives check, then I don't really care. I can just move it, and then I end up taking the queen, and because this rook is off of the back rank, if you recapture, I'm queening, supported by the rook. So yeah, not bad. He ends up giving the check, which isn't the best move. What's his best move? His best move's b5, and then I just take. Or no, it wants queen d1 is crazy. There's just no reason for all that. Hold up, even here it's just saying take here is the second best engine move. Queen d1 is way better, but what if I just take this? What's the problem with this? Knight b6. Can't defend the bishop, no mo. Valid. Anyway, check, I move the king, and then he doesn't even take the rook. He starts going after the base of the pawn chain. And I'm like, alright bro, but your rook's hanging. And then he takes the pawn there. And here's the last move that I played to resign, or to make him resign. I want you guys to find it. So pause the video for a second, find the best move in this position. It's not a check, it's not a capture. Really pretty move. Bishop b7. Can't take because I'm queening. You know, if you move your queen, I'm queening. So it's just like, it's a little something. It's a little garnish on top of just such a nice game, man. I was so happy about this game. It's crazy. But anyway, that's my little appetizer for you guys today. And with that being said, let's play a 10-minute game. Got the black pieces. I'm at 1853 now, so I've been climbing a little bit when I can play. Okay. No way it's actually called the cow. No way that chess.com actually programmed that. Nah, this is toxic. I'm just gonna play super solid. There's no way. Bro is actually playing the cow, unironically. Let's go here. If this, I can drop the bishop back. Whoa, that's a weird one. Let's develop the bishop with tempo. $18.88. Playing the cow. What a silly goober. Yeah, so my chess has been, I would say, decent. I should probably just castle, but I also want to get c5 in before he plays this. Now that he's allowed me to grab so much space, feels pretty good. Might as well do this, grab full control over the center, and then I can castle. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play normal moves here, play normal chess. And I think I'm going to ask him to prove to me what that cow do. I mean, it seems like he kind of wants to play this. I can just play this move and take that away from him, weakens this square. So let's think for a second. Do I really care about that square being weak? I don't think so. It's way more fun to just stop your opponent's ideas. Oh, he wants to fee and Cheeto. This move and this move feels pretty hot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, just full send. I think queen here might be good to play first, supporting this square a little bit more as well. Oops. I'm not even gonna lie, I completely missed that. That sucks. Oh man. What are you trying to do to me, man? Let's go here now. This is quickly slipping out of my hands. This is very quickly slipping out of my hands. I think that this has to be played. I'm probably wrong, but spring the rook. I wonder if I could sack. I feel like I probably could. That actually seems really interesting. Not so much anymore now that I don't have the bishop, to be honest. Hmm. I feel like just this and this, rotating some pieces to the queen side, opening up my rook as well. Maybe even this and this. Yeah, but that is defended. Let's go here and here. I'm also playing super fast, so I kind of like my little setup here, though. It feels really safe. For the moment, at least. Okay. Let's bring the king up, probably. I can take and start doing all this exciting stuff. Knight here is no longer an idea, but I feel like you guys probably see that. Man, so nervous on camera. Maybe here takes here, and then here to follow. Really? Just trading? Hmm. Push him, baby. Hell yeah. Here and here, probably. All right, I gotta slow down. I gotta slow down. I'm definitely winning. I just gotta like not screw up. Like this would be screwing up. That's what I'm talking about. So maybe like this and this. If I go here and he goes here, I can go here. Let's do that. I think I should just probably close it down here, right? Takes here. What if I take first? Take. Take here. Feels quite right. What if I just do nothing? This feels correct. He doesn't have takes, because like all my pieces are covering up pretty good right now. Yeah. I think just this. I think it's time to start coming in. Yeah, GG. Hell yeah, baby. Alright, so I blundered early, but besides that, 85% game. Not bad. I don't really care about what it says in the opening, because the opening was kind of a joke. I know that the best way to play is to take the full center. But this is pretty good. Oh, this is a blunder. Because of this. Really? D takes. Oh, because I'm getting forked. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I completely missed that, obviously. Yeah, this was stupid. I actually mouse slipped. I meant to play bishop h7, but then I kind of just rolled with it. Bishop h7 here is still better. Rook ac8 is a mistake. Okay, knight e7 was better. And then if you take, f takes is still better. A4, best move for him. B takes. I mean, this makes sense. I feel like this kind of kills a lot of my counterplay on the queen side. Just like simple moves here. B4 was better. I mean, whatever. Defending is good. Taking is good. B4 is good. B4, I thought, like, okay, he can defend, and then my life is just harder. Like, I feel like I just don't have any play here anymore. I don't have any infiltration. I don't have, like... I wanted to kind of keep lines open, so I took... He makes this mistake, which allows me to win a pawn, and then he trades to... Like, in my opinion, like, this should be... That should be a blunder. And now I just can push my pawns. So the best move here, king takes is best. And then it's all calculation, baby. Like, if there's one thing I've learned as I've been trying to get better at chess, is that, like, okay, this looks scary as crap, but are you losing? No, you're winning. Like, even if he, and you got to calculate, you got to see, like, okay, if he sacks literally all of his pieces, can he play this and win the game? No, he can't. But, like, you gotta see that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this happened, and then I'm shocked the queen b4 is the best move. That makes me feel very happy. Here, it's just mate in 5. King f3 apparently is the best move. And then rook e1 just going after the pawn just relentlessly. It's mate in 4 here. Queen g1 just giving up the queen, but defending this. Damn. That's what you get for playing the cow, son. How do you feel? But anyway, guys, we're at 1862. That feels pretty good, you know. I made a little oopsie in the beginning. Even if it wasn't best for him to do this, it definitely felt uncomfortable. Engine says I have a slight advantage, but like, just gotta keep the stick on the ice. You know, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna sit here and complain about it the entire rest of the game? Hell no. We win in games and in uncomfortable positions, period, point blank. Alright, well, again, if you made it this far in the video, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it as always. I hope that you're digging the once a week thing. I know that my videos aren't getting pushed out to as many people because of it, but for those of you that continue to come back because you watched it ever since I was doing dailies, I really appreciate you. Just want to let you know that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.